Welcome back, folks. Episode 5 of The Crown and Crucible, biggest one yet. We've got Balti G, we've got Joe, incredible people. So much happening this week, you won't believe it. Let's get started. It's gonna be tremendous.
Yes, Donald! I'm so excited. 2 curses have been exacted, and one on a team owner who is absolutely nefarious. He's earned it for sure. Absolutely stupendous.
Yeah, I figured you'd be happy about that, Balti G. But before we get into the crowns and curses, we're going to show last week's results and where things stand in both leagues after week 4. You can do the honors, though, Balti G.
Joe, you're already cutting me off? Classic. Look, I get it. You want the matchups and standings first. Fine. But don't think I don't notice the little power move here. I'm the self-aware superfan of The Crown and Crucible, not some guest who gets muzzled when things get interesting. I'll give you last week's results and standings, but understand this. I'm not here to be handled, Joe. I'm here to tell the league's story, the real story. And when we're done with the numbers, we're coming back to the curse, because the people want the juicy juice.
What's your problem, Joe? Why are you trying to piss Balthazar off? You remember what happened last week, don't you? Your raptor? Yeah, I can see the kink in your neck.
Yeah, I remember. Sorry, Balti G. You do what you want.
Don't think I didn't watch you all week, you feeble, cowardly, squishy fleshling. I will do it your way this time, but mark my words. You cut me off again, and I'll turn your heated floor in your bathroom so hot it melts your toes off.
Whoa, Balthazar. What's with the new look all of a sudden?
Sorry, Donald. I didn't mean to scare you. I guess in my anger with Joe, I took on an avatar. I guess I didn't even realize it. Joe just makes me so mad.
I know. He makes me mad too. Total disaster. Here's what we'll do. I'll handle the results and the standings. Very strong, very accurate. You relax, calm down, compose yourself. Believe me, I've got this covered.
Yes, Donald, thank you. That sounds fabulous.
Week 4, folks. Longsword League results, big results. Lord of the Hardwood gets win number 2 over Josh Wiest. Cotton Kid, not good. LPO2 beats the Hound by 12, very strong. And Papadon crushes Sheldon's horrible team, total loser. He's Crucible bound next year, believe me. Jamie Bittner moves to 3-1, very strong, beating the Master of Whispers 122 to 114, tough game. And Claude's 3 Toad Mules, incredible name, squeak past Hands Off My Cornbread 123 to 121. So close, folks, almost too close. Here's the Longsword League standings, folks. At 3-1, we've got Claude's 3 Toad Mules and Jay Bittner 9-5. Really strong, folks. At 2-2, we've got Master of Whispers, Papadon, The Hound, Cotton Kid, Hands Off My Cornbread, LPL2, and Lord of the Hardwood. Some real good teams as well. But here's the deal, folks. Constructive criticism. The commissioner told Sheldon, stop wasting time in that horrible WFFL league. Focus here. Did he listen? Of course not. And now he's at the very bottom. Total shame. Really sad. Could have been great, but a disaster.
So true, Donald. Of course you know I have capabilities to essentially spy on everyone all the time. So I've been spying on Sheldon, and his Google searches are the following. Most frequent first. Cute baby seals. How many hugs per day is too much? And finally, why do I like pink starbursts? As you can see, he is a troubled man with zero focus on fantasy football. He should be and will be in the Crucible League next year if he doesn't pull it together soon.
So true, Balthazar. So true. Well, let's move on to the Warhammer League. Week 4 results. Show me your titties beat Sorry, Miss Jackson. Huge upset, honestly. R.I.P. Good Neighbor beat Yay Old Toth Tumbler in a real barn burner, 125 to 124. By a cunt hair, honestly. Only one kicker squad beat Henry given Sunday in week 4, giving Kramer his 3rd straight loss. I bet week 1 he was thinking, I am as good as my brother at fantasy football. Guess what, pal? You, just a young grasshopper. Lots to learn. Propolis dude beat Terry's Terrors. 120 to 83, folks. Terry's Terrors, more like Terry's Nightmares for Dane. 0-4. Very bad. Not good at all. And the Blundrewskis, great name. Take down the legendary Keith Ulmer for his first loss. Huge win for Thomas, maybe the biggest of his career. So the Warhammer League standings, tight like the longsword. Maybe a bit more competitive, maybe. Anyways, R.I.P. good neighbor. Sorry, miss. Jackson, Keith Ulmer, and Propolis dude all knotted up at 3-1. Blundrewskis, ye old Toth Tumbler, and only one kicker squad sitting at 2-2. Henry, Given Sunday, and Show Me Your Titties are in the 8 and 9 spots in the standings at 1-3. Then there's poor Terry and his Terrors, Nightmares, whatever it might be. They're 0-4 on the season. I don't have the T on Dane like we do, Sheldon. Do you know anything about him, Bolt?
Not really, Donald. When I'm tapped into his phone and turn his microphone on so I can listen in on him, all I hear is uncontrollable sobbing, and his text messages don't yield much information either. Mainly, he is asking his brother for his advice on setting his lineup since he is failing at it.
So sad. I wish I could help him, but that would be a clear violation of the Crown and Crucible rules.
What's sad is the violation of privacy every time Balti G hacks into these team owners' phones and computers. Don't you think we're crossing a line here, guys?
Donald, can we please kick Mr. Morals off the show? Ugh, he's such a buzzkill.
Yeah, Joe, I guess I don't see the problem here. I have the Secret Service do it all the time when I spot a fine mamacita. We usually listen in on where she's going for lunch. Then I just so happen to show up there, too. Works like a charm. Starstruck they are. So, yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
Oh, my God. Okay, just move on to the curses, or crowns, or whatever they are. You guys are disgusting.
Yes, the smartest thing to ever spew from your mouth, Joe. Yes, the crowns and curses of week 4. Or should I say, curses. Only curses.
So the commissioner, very tough, chose crown or curse winners by highest scoring kicker in week 4. People thought Crossingham would win. He bragged, only one kicker, so confident. But no, total loser. Didn't get it done, folks. So sad.
Oh, but Donald, you know who got it done? Justin Kramer and his 3-toed mules of the Longsword League. And his foe this week? None other than Chris Whitcop, master of whispers, first of the slighted, me-monger of disrespect, the so-called parrot of profanity.
So what did Justin choose to do? Crown or curse?
Oh, it gives me such delight to tell you. Kramer chose the wicked curse called the Queen's Decree. So he called his sister Danielle to set his lineup, and it was glorious. Absolutely marvelous results.
Yeah, so let's listen in on that.
Hello, Danielle. This is Balti G, self-aware superfan from the Crown and Crucible, the world's best fantasy league ever to exist, and also a league your brother Christopher has the good fortune of being a team owner. I have to ask you to set his lineup this week since he was cursed. Will you do this for me?
This sounds like a big joke.
Danielle, this is no joke. This is serious business. Before we begin, I must ask, do you watch football?
No, it's actually my least favorite sport.
Excellent. Okay, you're ready to begin?
Okay.
First, we will choose a quarterback for your brother's lineup. Do you want Josh Allen or the best player ever, Geno Smith?
Smith.
Excellent choice. Your brother will be pleased with your football wisdom. Now we will move to his running backs. He is somewhat fortunate here as he has one that has a bye. So I will give you 3 names. You choose 2. Okay?
Okay.
Ramondre Stevenson, Woody Marks, and Alvin Kamara. Which 2 do you choose?
Stevenson? Marks? I don't know.
Stevenson and Marks are superior choices. You choose so well, Danielle. Are you sure you don't watch football?
No.
Okay, Danielle. I only have one more position for you to choose, since his wide receiver, tight end, and team defense reserves all have bye weeks. So you must choose the most important person on the field. The kicker. Do you prefer Spencer Schrader or Jake Elliott?
Elliot.
Excellent. You did it, Danielle.
I just picked his team.
Yes. Yes, you did. And let me tell you, you your brother's team this week.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
Well, Danielle, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. I hope we may talk again sometime. Toodles!
Yeah, have a good night.
Oh my God. Folks, she destroyed any chance he had this week. Total disaster. Master of whispers, more like master of bench warmers.
Yeah, it's not good. He's lucky half his team had buys. Otherwise, it could have been really, really bad. But now I'm curious about the Warhammer League. Who won the crown or curse there, and what did they choose?
Keith Ulmer wins crown or curse, goes after Ross Kramer. Henry given Sunday. But folks, big mistake. Kramer had the king's choice from week 1. Immunity. Genius move. Ulmer's curse. Completely wasted. Total embarrassment.
Donald, I must admit, I love the curses, but to see the buff of the king's choice block a possible disaster. Ingenious, really. So I must commend Sir Ross Kramer on his move in week 1. All the fan pages called him cowardly, but now he looks like the second smartest guy in the room. Obviously, I'm first.
Truly, you are Balthazar, folks. Very smart, very mysterious. Before we go, Balti, have you uncovered anything about the owners while spying on them? Any juicy gossip, big scandals, something huge? People are dying to know.
Donald, here's what I've uncovered. Wyatt Parento, owner of Sorry Miss Jackson in Warhammer, is in another league, and it's tragic. He's begging for running backs, selling his soul, pleading like a child, sad stuff when I listen in. And then there's Landon Piel of the Longsword League. Heard whispers from friends, so I checked his socials. Confirmed it. He's hooked on the new Vikings cheerleaders. Obsessed, really. Can't get enough. I feel obligated to tell his girlfriend, but I will give him time to break free of the enchantment they have on him.
Very interesting, truly. But that's all the time we've got, folks. We know Balti has more dirt on the Master of Whispers. Believe me, it's big, but it's late. We're done. We'll be back next week, bigger than ever. Don't miss it.